Their child was taken away from them 2 years ago. Ariha Shah was just 7 months old when German authorities took custody of her. Her father was working in Germany at that time, but her parents have since returned to India. The child has been living in foster care in Berlin for over 20 months now. This case will remind you of Sagarika Chakraborty's case, which inspired the Rani Mukherjee starrer Mrs. Chatterjee versus Norway. It was yet another reminder of different nations' strict policies related to child rearing. Now, the German authorities had taken custody of Ariha on September 23, 2021. She was taken away by German Child Services after a doctor reported a suspected sexual assault on her. Ariha Shah was accidentally hurt by her grandmother and she was taken to a doctor.
हम पे उसके पेरेंट्स पे भद्दा आरोप लगाने की, झूठा आरोप लगाने की कोशिश की गई कि हमने बच्चे के साथ सेक्सुअल अब्यूज़ किया है। सारी चीज़ें वेरीफाई हो गई। जिस हॉस्पिटल ने चाइल्ड सर्विसेज को इन्फॉर्म किया था, उन्होंने रिपोर्ट दे दिया। ये दिसंबर 2021 का रिपोर्ट है, जिसमें उन्होंने क्लियरली सेक्सुअल अब्यूज़ रूल आउट कर दिया है। वो मैं लाइन पढ़ के सुनाती हूँ। There were no reliable indication of sexual abuse of the child by child's father or grandfather. फिर फरवरी 2022 में पुलिस ने, पब्लिक प्रोसिक्यूटर ऑफिस ने विदाउट एनी चार्जेस ये पुलिस केस बंद कर दिया।
The parents are only allowed to meet the girl for an hour every month under the supervision of a social worker.
मैं बेटी को अभी 16 तारीख को मिल के आई हूँ। हमारा विजिटेशन सुपरविजन में होता है और सुपरविजन ने बहुत पॉजिटिव रिपोर्ट दी है। उनका तो कहना है एवरी विजिटेशन 30 मिनट्स बढ़ाया जाए, लेकिन वो भी नहीं सुनने में आ रहा।
Ariha's parents have raised concerns about her losing her Indian and Jain culture. They claim that the German officials are refusing to feed her vegetarian food and only a non-vegetarian diet is nutritious for the child. They said they want to bring her daughter back to India while the case is being heard. Meanwhile, German sources defended the actions of German Youth Welfare Office, also known as Jugendamt. Jugendamt filed a civil custody case for their parental rights to be terminated. They pointed to an earlier incident of Ariha slipping while being lifted into the bathtub. The Jugendamt contended the parents were incapable of looking after the child and that she would be better off in a German foster care. Now, the parents are unfortunately at a risk of losing her permanently. Her custody has become a diplomatic issue. India urged Germany to send baby Ariha back to the country at the earliest, asserting it is important for the child to be in her linguistic, religious, cultural and social environment. In December 2022, Indian External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar addressed the case of Ariha Shah. He expressed concerns about ensuring that Ariha should be able to reside in an environment that aligns with her linguistic, religious, cultural and social background.
We have concerns that the child should be in her linguistic, religious, cultural and social environment. I think it's a very delicate matter. There are privacy issues involved in it. So I think both governments are handling it with that very much in mind. So I think that's as much as I can say publicly.
59 MPs from 19 political parties, including the BJP, Congress, have written a joint letter to Germany's ambassador to India. They have asked him to do everything possible to ensure that Ariha Shah is repatriated to India at the earliest.